Hello, my friends. Let me tell you something shocking. Most English learners practice one sentence every day. That sentence is, "Hello, my name is." But here is the truth. Native English speakers almost never say this. Yes, almost never. When a native speaker meets someone new, they say something much simpler. And today, you will learn exactly what they say. Now think about this. Have you ever felt nervous before meeting someone new? Have you ever opened your mouth and then stopped? Have you ever felt your heart beat fast because you did not know what to say? This happens to almost every English learner. And it is not your fault. You were taught the wrong way. But today, we will fix this together. My name is Nick, and today's topic is how to introduce yourself in English. Let us begin. Part number 1. First, we must understand one important truth. Why do introductions feel so difficult? Most learners think the problem is vocabulary. They think they need more words. But this is not true. The real problem is the wrong sentence. When you learn hello, my name is, your brain stops there. You say your name. Then, silence. You do not know what to say next. The conversation dies. This feeling is very uncomfortable. And this feeling teaches your brain one thing. Introductions are dangerous. So, next time, you feel even more afraid. Now, think about a door. When you open a door, you need a key. Hello, my name is a broken key. It opens the door a little. But then, the door stops. You are stuck. What you need is a full key. A key that opens the door completely and keeps the conversation moving. The good news is this. The full key is very simple. It is not long. It is not difficult. You already know most of the words. You just need to put them in the right order. And Nick will show you exactly how. So please stay with me and move to part number 2. Part number 2. Now, let us learn the secret of a great introduction. The secret is this. A good introduction has 3 parts. 3 simple parts. Not 10, not 5, just 3. Part 1 is your name. Part 2 is what you do. Part 3 is one thing you like or where you live. That is all. 3 parts. Let me show you how this sounds. Example 1. I am Nick. I work in a school. I like reading. Very simple, very clear, very natural. Example 2. I am Maria. I live in Kampala. I like cooking. Again, simple, clear, natural. Example 3. I am Nick. I work in a hospital. I like football. Same pattern, different words. Example 4. I am Sarah. I study at university. I like music. See how easy this is? Now notice something very important. We do not say, "Hello, my name is." We say, "I am." We do not say, "I am working in." We say, "I work in." Short, simple, natural. This is how real English sounds. This is how native speakers talk. And now, you can talk like this too. Remember this pattern. I am. I work. I like. Say it with me now. I am. I work. I like. This is your new introduction. This is your key. And this key opens every door. So please stay with me and move to part number 3. Part number 3. Now let us use this in real life. Because English is not for the classroom. English is for life. Let us look at 3 real situations. Situations where you will need to introduce yourself. Situation 1. You meet a new person at work. You walk in on your first day. Your new colleague says, "Hi, who are you?" You smile. You say, "I am Nick. I work in the sales team. I like coffee." Simple, natural. The conversation starts. Your colleague smiles back. The relationship begins. Situation 2. You are at school or a class. The teacher says, "Please introduce yourself to the class." You stand up. You breathe slowly. You say, "I am Nick. I study English here. I like learning new things." Everyone nods. Everyone smiles. You sit down. You feel good. You feel confident. Situation 3. You meet someone new at a social event. Maybe a party. Maybe a community meeting. A stranger walks to you and says, "Hi, I do not think we have met." You say, "I am Nick. I live near here. I like football." Do you like football? Now the conversation continues. You asked a question. The other person answers. You are talking. You are communicating. You are succeeding. Now you see. The same 3 parts work in every situation. I am. I work, or I live, or I study. I like. 3 parts. Every situation. Every time. So please stay with me and move to part number 4. Part number 4. Now let us talk about practice. because knowing is not enough. You must practice. But do not worry. This practice is very simple. You only need 10 minutes a day. That is all. Here is your daily practice plan. Nick calls this the mirror method. Every day, you stand in front of a mirror. You look at yourself. You smile. And you say your introduction out loud. Not in your head. Out loud. Your mouth must move. Your voice must make sound. Day 1. Say your introduction slowly. I am. Your name. I work in. Your place. I like. Your thing. Say it 3 times. Slowly. Clearly. Day 2. Say it a little faster, but still clearly. 3 times again. Day 3. Now add one more sentence. Ask a question. For example, I am Nick. I work in a school. I like reading. What about you? Now your introduction invites the other person to speak. This is the real secret of conversation. Now let us talk about mistakes. Many learners are afraid of mistakes. They think one mistake will destroy everything. But this is completely wrong. Mistakes do not destroy conversations. Silence destroys conversations. When you try to speak, even with mistakes, people respect you. People help you. People smile. So please, do not wait for perfect English. Speak now. Speak with mistakes. Speak and improve. So please stay with me and move to part number 5. Part number 5. Now let us talk about fear, because fear is the real enemy. Not vocabulary, not grammar, fear. Most learners feel afraid when they meet someone new. Their heart beats fast. Their mind goes blank. Their mouth closes. And they say nothing. But where does this fear come from? It comes from one thought. The thought is, what if I say something wrong? But here is the truth. Everyone says something wrong sometimes. Even native speakers. Even your teacher. Even Nick. Fear disappears when you repeat. The more you say your introduction, the more comfortable you feel. The more comfortable you feel, the more confident you become. And confidence is everything. Confidence is more important than grammar. Confidence is more important than vocabulary. Confident simple English is better than silent perfect English. Now here is your confidence exercise. Tonight, before you sleep, find a quiet place. Stand up straight. Breathe slowly and say this out loud. I am Nick. I work in your place. I like your thing. It is nice to meet you. Now replace Nick's name with your name. Say it 5 times. Slowly and clearly. 5 times. Every night this week. By the end of the week, these words will feel like your own words. They will come out naturally, without thinking, without fear. This is the power of repetition. And remember this truth. You will never feel completely ready. Ready comes after speaking, not before. So speak first. Confidence will follow. So please stay with me and move to part number 6. Part number 6. Now let us build your daily English routine. Because routine creates habit, and habit creates fluency. This routine is very simple. Only 15 minutes a day. Anyone can do this, even on a very busy day. Morning routine. 5 minutes. When you wake up, before you look at your phone, stand up and say your introduction out loud. Say it slowly. Say it clearly. I am Nick. I work in your place. I like your thing. Now say it with your own name. Say it 5 times. This wakes up your English mouth. It prepares your brain for the day. Afternoon routine. 5 minutes. During your lunch break or a free moment. Think of one new person you might meet today. Practice introducing yourself to that person. Imagine they are standing in front of you. Look at them, smile, and say your introduction. Then add one question. What about you? What do you do? Speak out loud, even if you are alone. This is real practice. Night routine. 5 minutes. At night, after your day is finished, record your voice on your phone. Say your full introduction 1 time. Then listen to it. Listen carefully. You will hear your own improvement. You will notice your voice sounds more natural than yesterday. This builds confidence. This shows you that you are growing. Only 15 minutes a day. But every day. Now we are near the end of this lesson. And before you go, Nick wants you to remember one thing. You do not need to say, "Hello, my name is." You only need 3 simple parts. I am, I work, or I live, or I study. I like. These 3 parts can open any conversation, in any situation, with any person. English is not about big words. English is about clear words. And you now have the clearest introduction in the room. Do not wait for perfect English. Start today. Say your introduction tonight. Say it in the mirror. Say it in the morning. Say it until it feels like breathing. Easy, natural, and calm. If this lesson helped you today, please like this video and share it with one friend who also wants to speak better English. And subscribe to Easy English because here Nick teaches slowly, calmly, and with full confidence. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. And I will see you in the next lesson.